Hello and welcome back to another Winging It in another multiplayer game. Well, really the same one as last time. This is Runescape once again, and I kind of said I was going to do a follow-up to the last video, so I decided I would. Since last time I played a little more, got my range, which is like bows and arrows, got that up a little, got my combat level up to 18, just messing around, got my magic up, and I decided, it's like, okay, let's continue where we left off, and we just were finishing a quest where we got the ability to do rune crafting. So in order to complete that, what you need is some Rune Essence. So you go back to the sketchy magic shop, and you go ahead, and this guy sends you off in a purple little beam into lands unknown, where I guess you can grow trees underground, but they turn white. I don't know. Basically, it's just this big lump of never-ending Rune Essence. And as you'll see, he'll just mine away, and we'll get some up here. Now, the reason why I bring this talisman with me is because when you go to actually use the Rune Altar, which is how you convert these white little blobs into actual runes that you can use for magic, you have to have this with you. So every time I go in here, I just plop it in my inventory. That way I have exactly 27 instead of 28. And then when I actually go to the altar, I don't end up with one left over afterwards because it didn't fit in my inventory. Now, you could also, at least back in the day, you could harvest these for the money of it. I'm going to turn this sound down because it is like ear-shattering. Okay. Yeah, the sound of the pick's annoying, and I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's pretty loud out here. Anyway. So these Rune Essence used to be worth some money. Now, if you could do pure Rune Essence, which was a members only thing, it was worth a lot more money. It's probably still worth money, but it's one of those things. This game is kind of like the ultimate grinding experience. How long do you want to spend doing one thing, just grinding away and mining from this rock? Do you want to be here for hours? You can make some money, of course, in-game money. They used to have it where people would sell these things on eBay and would say, oh, you want like 250,000 of these? Okay, it's $200, whatever, making up some numbers. And then you would purchase it, and they would get in contact with you, and they'd find you in game, and they would trade it, basically creating taking the internal economy, I guess you could say, and becoming an external economy. It was a big thing. It still is. It still exists. You see people selling stuff like for the game Neverwinter, which is on consoles and PC. You see that online, and it's one of those things like, how serious are you going to take this? So anyway, that's what you can do. You basically don't have to pay attention while you're mining away. Your pick does not break. This is not Minecraft. You exit to this little yellow thing here. You come back to where you started. And now let me straighten out the map. We are going to go to the Rune Altar. Now, I did look in advance as to which way I am supposed to go, which is, a plus from last time. And basically, where we were already going the wrong direction, we were supposed to go up and left. Basically, from what we were doing last time when I was going the wrong way, that is the right way for this. And I think that's why I got them confused, because this, where we're going today, is exactly where I was thinking I was supposed to go last time. And I was wrong last time, and I just pretty much got the two flipped. So we're going to run for as long as we can, just to make this go by faster. You get to see the same countryside one more time. So once again, we run past all the fire, which any of you who play this means a lot, because you see this, at least you used to see this every day, especially when there was a lot more people around. Now it's populated, but it's not anything like it used to be. You used to have packed out servers, which, doing a little research, it appears that there's still a few that pack out, but it's not the same. It just isn't the same. Okay. Let's see. There was more than one way to do this. I could have went the way that I was supposed to go last time and then kind of cut across, or you go through the way that I did go last time and go straight down. Now the reason why I'm going this way is because I know at some areas that they don't connect really far down. I know for a fact just from looking at the map that this way does connect, this way is correct, which is a step above where we were last time. Quick little side note for anybody who's played this for a very long time, they know that this is a guard basically. But at one time, much time ago, every guard in every town looked exactly the same. They looked exactly like this guy. They have since changed that. I know at least in Varrock they look very different from this. I believe in most towns they have their own unique guard shape. Haven't looked in the other towns besides the main two that I've been in over and over, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that's the case. Alright, so after you leave the bottom of that town that we cut through there, you kind of go off to the left and then down a little, and you find this big rocky, circle-y establishment, so to speak, thing. And then you just select your talisman, and you select the rock, and I believe that's all you had to do, and then it allowed you to do your thing. There we go. So once you're in here, then you just do the craft button. It brings you to some strange place, and then boom, there you go, 27 air runes. And we did it. Our rune craft level is now level 2. We can now craft mine runes, which I don't really remember where that one was at all. And I don't even know if I had the correct talisman for that. But nonetheless, let's see if we can go find the town that is just right over this way and hope they have a bank. I don't really remember. I think every town had a bank. But if for some reason they don't, then I'll cut to where there is a bank. And we will pick up the second set of runes and we'll come back and do it again. Alright, so that town did not have a bank, so we went to the bank that is the next one over. Which basically is if we would have went the other way, so to speak. You know, the down and then over way instead of over then down. We would have ended up cutting through here, and then we would have just went up this way. So I'll show you that since we're here now, the other way of doing things. Find one way to get around these walls real quick is just to do that, and then let your guy do all the work until you run out of run, of course, and then you're just moving along ever so slowly. But since the thing is not down there, we're going to stick along the path as much as we can. So you can see up here, we are now passing the field of cabbage. And on your left is a bunch of oak trees. So we're just slowly moving along here because I ran out of run. We'll run a little and then walk some more and ever so slowly make our way back to where we needed to be, which was actually up here. What are all these guys? Fire wizard, air wizard, water wizard, earth wizard, malignus wizard? Guess evil, it's like a wizard circle. Strange. Very strange. Let's try this again. Let's try to do it right this time. There we go. And then we're going to craft the Rune Altar. And then Bloom 27. What's this guy want? Alright, let's see what he has to say. That there is in fact a ring. Okay. And just for doing that, he gave me 640 gold pieces. Which, I don't know how many of you remember the random events that used to take place. Pretty much, it was a way, I believe, just to make sure that you weren't a bot character. And to also reward you. Once in a while, some character would show up, and I believe there was like, I don't know, there was a dozen or so. There was a cat, there was a pirate, there was that guy, there was, I don't think it was death exactly, but there was something that would take you to a graveyard, and then you do something simple, like tell you which one that was, or, you know, just a bunch of other stuff, and then they would give you a prize. And I think if you didn't do it right, or if you didn't respond, they would send you to a prison, just to ruin the bots, more or less. I don't know how much it works. I see bots out here. You know, people who never move from one spot, run to a bank, come back. They'll never respond to anything you tell them because it's just a computer program. And it's surprising to still see them now when this game isn't so relevant anymore. I definitely understood when this game was very popular that there was plenty of bots just to harvest things like the Rune Essence or the trees, and just to get money. And I guess it was just a way people wanted to make money. I thought it was kind of pointless. You know, what's the point of playing the game if you're going to have it automatically do everything while you're not even here? But I guess they would just sell what they would make and sell it online. I don't really know. That was out of my league. That's not something I'd ever had interest in doing. Okay, so I decided we're going to do Ernest the Chicken, but we're going to do it next time. I think I want to make this into a series like the Minecraft one, and to see which one people like better. So let me know, do you like this one? Do you like Minecraft? Do you like them both? I'll see you next time.